Cancer. Mars and Cancer. So, I have done part 1. So, if you're jumping on this video, go back and watch part 1. And this is part 2. So, where we dropped off was where the karmic energy was. So, I'm back again. Let's have a look at the extension piece of this. And then if you guys enter, I'll answer some of your super chats. So then I'm going to have to hit the road, Jack. I need to get on top of your psychic updates for the rest of the month. Okay, what is going on here? Ooh. Yes, I'm here. Probably nobody knows I'm even live yet. I probably should have shared it, right? Okay. Ooh, heck. Okay, there appears to be a little bit of gossip. Let's have a look. What is coming up for this individual? Why is this coming up? Okay, as far as they're concerned, like, you know, it's funny because a misuse of power is bringing this back into balance. And it does appear to be that maybe what went down, you're going to hear about, okay? So be it they're in a connection or be it they're not. I feel as though there's going to be some sense of communication. Now, this can even be the karmics communicating with you. Trying to hunt you down. You might not have anything to do with your twins, and they're trying to communicate with you. It's horrible what I'm saying. It's limitless what they can do, and that's not in a good way. A lot of the psychic downloads I was having in the last few days, and especially because we have you know, Neptune, and we've got dark energy. Scorpio is the underrealm. Pluto is the underrealm. There is a little bit of dark energy around. So the shadow side of things can be a person reacting in a very toxic fashion, especially as Jupiter moves into Pisces, 13th. Yes, it can be an exacerbation of that energy. I do feel this person will go to extremities through their communication, their action, and it is limitless what they will do. Down to the dirty deeds done dirt cheap, down to manipulation of finances. These are lower frequency individuals because it is codependent. It doesn't mean they're bad people, no, but maybe they've allowed that to be the easiest way. Instead of addressing the demons in their own lives, they're using other people, and it does come through that it is going to be their karma. When it did come to love, this has been the juggling. They're being their own worst enemy. Okay? But they look at everyone as the enemy, but they can't see by their actions they're their own worst enemy. Manipulation is not love. Hi, psychic situations. How's the house going, lady? I was going to call you yesterday. I might call you later. Okay, so this is anything to, as far as they were concerned, it was a tactical approach. They saw the potential in this and they saw it was a true deal, so they've swooped in. This may have been, what's not working is using family to control. You know, it's not working. So this will not work. Mars and Cancer will not allow us. We will have to take, all of us, that responsibility inside of situations and level up, because be it where we can be our own karmics as well. Whatever it is to do with our co-creative energies, our relationships, our connections, there is what's not working will be shown, and it can get quite ugly. What's this? Okay. There is something to do with transformation that is needed. And yes, you know, this can be having an opportunity to transform that partnership. But potentially time and time and time again, if it continues to be the same, then the individuals in question say that, no, this isn't working. And even if it is tribe and it is traditional, we can't do much about something that hasn't evolved. So I do feel, be it masculines or feminines, are going to be quite outspoken and maybe feeling a bit like, oh, maybe due to paradigms and, you know, conditioning, I felt that that's the way things should have been, and accepting of it. It doesn't appear to be that that's so. And to do with the betrayals inside of the karmic connections, this can even be with their closest of friends. Yes, and new individuals. It was like maybe coming across as a friend, but not directly being a friend. It was to trap the individual and to take their power away. But this person did know that would happen, and then saw the lack of value in it. But they also saw that they were potentially not having the benchmark. So what the karmic is trying to do is to, you know, avoid disaster and protect it. And like I said, you need to be careful of these, right? Because it is limitless what these people will do. You need to watch your back with them. Be aware of it, but it's also their responsibility to sort their BS. It's not, don't entangle yourself in it, but also be aware of where they come from. What is happening is if their values are off, they're losing the connection. Some of them are directly feeling it should be them. Some of them are feeling this is theirs, they own it. Yes, connections are always there, but it's not owned. It's not a, hey, I bought you at the shops. It's that's sort of the way they're coming through. Any questions in the house? I would be careful, especially with this eclipse in Sagittarius coming up, and throughout the month of May. I'll be coming regularly to you guys to give you updates, but this false start, masculines are probably going to get angry in the next 2 weeks. As far as the karmic's concerned, it's their right, but what masculines doing is stepping into their power. Feminines, yes, you're going to get your gifts, okay? Providing you're doing the right thing. Address the shadow. Be aware that that's always there inside of us all. Yin and yang balance. Haley. Sorry, my daughter kept ringing. There was an email from the school and I'm thinking, heck what? I said to her, you do know the rules. Ma works on Friday. See, Mars and Cancer, I'm telling you. SMS me. I will get back to you. Leave your name and your number. And of course, at the moment, my computer is actually rejecting the internet. So I have to keep reconnecting it. So I'm using my phone. You call your mum about everything. Oh, it's good to have a close connection. I'm telling you. Big time. Mars and Cancer is going to be interesting. As long as we can just, you know, we might be getting our houses decorated. We might be changing the environment, cleaning, because Taurus is luxury. It's also seeing the worth and the value in it. Heck, I need it, right? I need to live. And, you know, it's also our nurturing, our place where we feel safe. It can be your security systems. It can be the direct environment. Am I safe from, you know, people that aren't so great? We've been talking about, so the fresh start's coming. All right. Any super chat questions, or I will come back another day and we can do it next Friday. I may be coming live during the week, especially if I can get these videos done. My grandson calls me about everything. Oh, really? Hell. I'll get my space ready. I'm going to clear the energy in the room and I'll get back into the video. So I'm going to have my coffee. What's up for May for you? Now, do you want me to go astrologically or do you want me to go intuitively? Money. Money, money, money. I feel, I can see you, I don't know why I'm seeing you looking out of a window. Is there a window towards the back of the house that has a curtain that's really long? It's like a long, long window. The window may come up to your waist, but I'm seeing this, it looks like an old Victorian window. It doesn't mean to say it is, but there's this window. I'm seeing you looking, is that towards the side of the house style? You need to get a bit of light energy into the home. Try not to be too much in hermit mode. It's like you've got this, I don't know why. Yeah, is it because of the, how do I put it? A nice garden. It's basic, but it's nice. I like your garden. The house is nice, but the energy inside the house is affecting your aura. So, you know, it does have an old vibe in it, but you kind of need to get a little bit of light and fresh air in it. It's getting a bit stagnant, so it's affecting your mood and your frequency. So I would say at the moment, you know, a lot of us are having a little bit of challenges psychologically, and that's from a perspective of when we've been indoors too long. You know, you go into dark night of the soul energy, right? But then there's other times that you need to have, and you could be living with lots of people, right? But at the same time, it's like we need to get out and do something very separate. And that can be just to get some fresh air, to break out of a routine. So nervous energy can be coming through in all of us at the moment, where it's just Groundhog Day. And then if we had to get out of what Shelley calls the ascension pants, our tracksuit pants, would we actually go out? So we need to get into a habit of reconnecting with this being a new reality and still merging outside. And I feel that energy is a bit dormant in the house at the moment, Dale. So open some windows up. If you don't feel safe, move some things around. I think you might be looking at the curtains and the features or security. And I can see you looking to a location, right? Having anxious energy. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Very interesting street. Very interesting street. It's got history to it, that street. That location you're living in has history. What you're feeling is it's not working. Okay? You need to change the house around. You can do a gin removal. Really good time at the moment. We had the Scorpio moon, so it's about getting the trash out, cleaning out, dusting, clearing, bringing the new energy in. Better time to let go and trust all the new energy that's coming. And with Venus and Taurus, it's like cleaning up, changing things about. And, you know, always when you're sleeping in the room, pick a location that is neutral. And I really need to redo a video based on positioning your bedrooms for those of you that are psychic or having night terrors. No feet in the bed facing a mirror, facing an open door, or a window that is the same length as the feet. So if this is your bed and that's the window or a mirror or a door, you must put a solid surface to stop your feet from the base of your feet from being positioned that way. Because it will, if you've watched Paranormal Activity, yeah, it will happen. So especially when you're in and out of sleep and you're getting really tired. That front room, does it have a fireplace? What are they showing me? It's almost like a living room. Is it a living room? There's an old energy there. You have something in the house that has been somewhere else. Have you brought anything new into the house? Because there is history there. If it's a living room, yeah, it's like the intent isn't what it's meant to be, and the energy feels off, you know? And if you bought something new, sterilize it, cleanse it, okay? So who is the next person? Was it you, Mel P? So that's up for you at the moment. Get your house in order and you'll find your energy will shift. Char. Yes, I can have a card. You're on the fence about love. Surprise, surprise, Char. Do I stay or do I go? Just let it flow. You're like, am I? Am I not? Is it? Is it not? You're trying to be strong. Okay? Is it? Is it not? Yeah, it is, but you're like, how could you? I still feel communication there. I just don't think you're going to be too nice. You're going to be like, listen, Linda, listen. You know, do you know what you were thinking? Wow. Okay, do you get my point? You're like, because of that situation, does this mean I'm going to say from this person ever again? Yeah. It's like buying a Cadillac. Yeah, really nice. It's going to break down at some point. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But both parties have to do the work, and that is masculines and feminines, right? You know, it's similar to them. You know, do they think that they're... Look at it this way. A masculine has problems, good and bad. A feminine has problems, good and bad. Do we feel... This is part of the karmic path. Do we feel the solution is another human being, be it each other or be it another soulmate? That's why we keep recreating karma, because until we can actually get it together, this keeps happening. They're in a connection. You're in a connection. Face your shadow. Full moon and Scorpio. Face your shadow. It's like, okay, if this doesn't define me and I don't need it, you can come hang out with me. You know what I mean? Get to that space. That's a good space to be. Working on your job, doing the things, loving your life, moving into that energy, and it just flows. And if anything, if you know this person has love for you and hasn't closed the chapter, what a stupid thing to do, because do you know what will happen? At some point, as they're in that connection, they'll be going, I wonder what Char's doing. I wonder if Char's done what I've done, because the guilt connects. And then you'll be like, well, I can do it too, but why would you want to? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to love you guys and leave you too. I'm sorry it got so late. I have been waking up quite late lately in the last 2 days, because I think I did about 12 videos one day and I did another 12 the next day, and it buggered me. So I've had 2 days rest. I've still been working, but I've been waking up late. So I'm going to go and get my lunch, and I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will put information up and give you a closer time next time. That's okay. Take care, guys.